When you picture a global tech war, your mind probably jumps to massive corporate towers in Silicon Valley, right? Or maybe those sprawling campuses up in Seattle. But what if I told you one of the biggest battles right now is being fought by a company that's based in a tiny village in rural India? Okay, so let's set the stage here. In one corner, you've got the absolute heavyweights, names we all know, like Google and Salesforce. And in the other corner, a challenger coming out of a small village in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. I mean, it honestly sounds like the plot of a movie, but I'm telling you, this is happening for real. So who is this mystery company? Who has the guts to not only build a global empire from a village, but to go toe-to-toe with the biggest names in the game? All right, let's pull back the curtain. The company's name is Zoho, and that simple two-syllable name is one you're going to want to remember because, trust me, it's already making some serious waves in boardrooms all over the world. And look, don't let their humble origins fool you into thinking they lack firepower. To really get their strategy, you've got to start with this number, 52. That's how many different products they have. We're not talking about a company that just does one thing really well. We're talking about an entire software ecosystem. And they have the people to back it all up too. A global team of 15,000 employees. Just let that sink in for a second. This is not some tiny startup nipping at the heels of the giants. This is a massive, well-oiled machine that's already operating at a pretty incredible scale. So you're probably wondering, how exactly are they pulling this off? Well, their whole strategy is about breadth and, more importantly, integration. See, instead of making businesses stitch together a dozen different tools from different companies, Zoho offers this comprehensive, all-in-one ecosystem. They've got an office suite that takes a direct shot at Google Workspace, a super powerful CRM that goes right up against Salesforce, and dozens of other tools. The whole idea is to be the one platform a business needs to run its entire operation. But hey, having a ton of products is one thing. Actually winning in the market? That's a whole other ballgame. So, let's take a look at the proof, at their actual global footprint. And this isn't just a theoretical challenge, They are making huge inroads, especially in emerging markets. Take Africa, for instance. As this quote points out, Zoho isn't just some new kid on the block there, it's actually become a dominant force, grabbing a very large chunk of the market. This is the hard evidence that their model is working, and it's working on a global scale. So when you start to put all these pieces together, the sheer scale, the huge product line, the real-world market success, it paints a really remarkable picture. We're basically watching a story unfold that could completely redefine the playbook for how you build a global tech company. It's just such a powerful narrative to think about, isn't it? A journey that kicks off in a small village and ends up on the world stage competing with the wealthiest, most powerful corporations on the planet. It's a classic David versus Goliath story, but for our digital age. And all of this leaves us with one final, really fascinating question. We've definitely seen other tech giants rise from India, but could Zoho, with this incredibly unique made-in-rural India for the world model, could they be the next one to truly conquer the global tech landscape?